the Niger Delta issue was is a total madness. First of all, this same Obasanjo was the one that set up what was called the Niger Delta Commission. That was in the year 2000 or thereabout, 2002. I can't remember the particular year. It was Obasanjo who set up that commission. And the reason they set up that commission was for them to develop the coastal region or the so-called Niger Delta. But today, there is no development anywhere. I don't understand why they should be making that noise. Anyways, my brother, Lucas, I give you the floor to speak. Please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much, Bolasuma. First of all, I want to blame our brother. Our brother will come make that video. I won't blame him. One thing I won't blame him about is that since Wayne already come out saying he won't speak about what is going on in coastal region, he's supposed to stand firm. First of all, income, he carry a job for head. Number one, we are all first, before Gowon create River State, we are all one eastern region. That eastern region, when Ojukwu and Effiong was fighting for it, they fight for Biafra. That man not come in to us say Ijo. When he mentioned any word, he say Ijo. When he mentioned any word, he say Ijo. We are all one, and that is why. And if I don't want why I begin to put small blame on Anna. It happened during this amnesty amnesty. When they give this amnesty, now only you just stand, they collect amnesty. Equally man, they collect amnesty where from come till today. But I follow as I fight for Creek. So I no one bring that side, because if I bring that side, if I see Obasanjo, I feel bite him, kill him. So all those things I want to talk to that man. That man, anytime we come out, won't talk. Make him stand firm. Make him to wait your flag. Your flag first. When we achieve Biafra, if he carry that flag, put and say Ijo, just like as we do now. But now, as in they talk beside him, he keep Ijo flag, keep Nigerian flag one side. That's what I find out from the brokers way they do. From everything way they talk, in they correct. But just like as you say, Brian Sema, that's not political language. If they serious, if 10 people like him come out, come speak for us like that, speak like that, and because from what they speak, it means in they put ear for Radio Biafra when Mass na call Radio Biafra. No be now. When Mass na call Radio Biafra, in they put ear for Radio Biafra. No say they are because in touch hand for where I from come will be an NPC. If you go for a new NPC, you go pity for our people. Our people they do manage job like they do as labor job for an NPC. But meanwhile, the Fulanis are the managers, they are the directors. But our people they carry wheelbarrow, they pack the tea, they go through away for a new NPC. Some of them say no even get, because now Fulanis now full Potako to say the drive Okada. Most of them they don't take the Okada from them, push them all of them for inside an NPC, inside MPA Wharf. They load everything. Our people no get job again. Our people just they roam the street, they take drug, they carry gun, they go do kidnapping. Meanwhile, there is job in River State. So if that man won't come out next time, I can't talk, make him stand fair, make him talk say we are Biafran, make him know the fear him. If you want make it sound like Mazen Nandekalo, say we are Biafra. If you talk him, in part no go lost, nobody go kill him. I go begin find when they kill him, we go feel defend them. So not only what I want to talk in there about Obasanjo now better hypocrites, because in the work with, if you watch that program, what Obasanjo do, I supposed to find, I forget to send the video, give you people to. Obasanjo sit down one side, just like when Elizabeth husband from England come the zoo, same thing. After Obasanjo sit down, the next person is Sultan of Sokoto, next person na Shekugumi. Before you come begin get our people when they call them minority, get them for normal table. But this will not sit down for the first table. So Obasanjo they speak the mind of Fulanis, and waiting go gain, waiting go continue to gain, just like our sister Ejiro talk. But waiting go still the gain from in future. Now waiting they speak for to make sure say in water farm they know some Fulani, make Fulani go clear everything with the there. Not only waiting they just protect those interests, just like him don't do during 1999, 2000, 2001. After we are not talk finish, him promise everything. The next night when promise finish, instead fighter jet, they come begin a bomb boys waiting for Creek, but nothing happened, because we already know say people like him, say Yoruba people, most of them they stand with A today, tomorrow B. Yoruba people need to do that one. So as we already know, after not saying delicate, they can't talk to us. The next day, the next midnight when they talk to us afternoon, the next midnight they come operation. So, but the funny thing is, say nobody go down. Now they still go down. So when I talk to Obasanjo, making that in word, go to stand with Fulani, making leave us alone because as we did, what will they find our freedom? And people like Obasanjo don't stop our freedom. Others just to promote the people, promote the Fulanis them. Innocent the fake man and the brothers waiting for us rock saying a wrong thing what they do. But to stand up fame, I think they always do the right letter. To stand up fame, go for their face and they say this one they do no good. Don't talk now. Don't give them Sharia law. Meanwhile, we fight for freedom. He never speak about it before. He find way how he will take they stop the what will they fight for. So he no go work for them. So my advice to our brother will come out and talk. I like what he talk, but next time make it stand on the right track so that we know what we are fighting for, and making ginger more men like him to day behind them. Not be only and what we need more people like him to come and speak about us, because we this generation we come to get Biafra and nothing will stop us from getting Biafra, or everything where they live in Nigeria go down. That's our now what's in our mind. Thank you very much, Wansima.
Thank you very much, my brother, for that conversation. And for the fact that Obasanjo is able to come and do things to affect us in our own land. People should be asking, how can we allow Obasanjo to come and be the one to say something, make statements that affect us? You know, that is what I'm thinking. There's something I'm feeling that we are doing, like a sense of, instead of us to take responsibility, we are like saying, oh, somebody else is coming to do this, or we are waiting for that man. Obasanjo, he was the one that gave the first person that allowed Sharia law in Nigeria, was initiated by that man Obasanjo. Is part of the problem that we have in Nigeria. So all these things we should know. See, the young generation of Biafrans, especially in the coastal region, what we need to do is just what we are doing now, coming together with the same like mind, and then we speak, and then we take action, and we drive all of them away from our land. Let me give opportunity for our brother Bright British to speak. Please go ahead. I don't know if you heard the topic or what we are discussing, Bright. You just came in. Bright, can you hear me? I think I also discovered that there's a lot of, he has network problem. I think it's not, he can't hear us. Bright British. I don't even know why you're answering Bright British. Hello, my brother. Can you hear me? Hello? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, Bright. Yeah, go ahead.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we try to hear you now. Go ahead.
All right.
Why are you answering Bright British? Go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this opportunity that you gave me today again to come and help contribute on this program and to help talk to our people too. Before I go straight to my point, I'd like to greet you, Mr. Lucas, Ejiro, and the rest of everybody that is there. Our people, these are the people, my friends, that have been, working very hard to see that they talk to you the way that you will understand it, so that we can save ourselves from hostage. If you don't understand that you are in a hostage, you are in a cage. Nigeria is a hostage country. I will keep reminding you of that. If somebody like Obasanjo, who prepared the ground for Fulani people to come and take over some years ago, and he have the guts to come and talk to you, somebody who have been involved in so many criminal activity as a president, somebody who used what should have make your life, what should have make you have a better life today in Nigeria, he used it for himself and for his family and his friends, those people that still praise his name today. And he had his words is making, you allow his words to make a negative impact in your life. Shame on you. I must tell you, our people, shame on you. Why I said shame on you is because you don't understand the power of unity, the power of what you want. All of you are coward, including myself, but you made me a coward. I know I'm not a coward. I ran out of Nigeria because of you. You refused to fight alongside with us. All of you wanted all of us to die in 2008, 2009, 2010, 11, 12. All of you wanted us to die just like that. But because we are fighting a just cause, God saved us and he kept us alive. He even bring us in a better country. But that does not mean that we will not make our country better. My people of Niger Delta, I'm from Eka South, Abavo, to be precisely. And Abavo is a Biafra land. And I'm very proud that Abavo is from Biafra land. Biafra is the only country that is pursuing the African dream. What you are pursuing today is the name of the British man. That is not who you are. And that will not be, and you will never be that. You are an African child, and Biafra is your land. If you don't save Biafra today, tomorrow you may not have a home. Or probably tomorrow you'll be shouting Allahu Akbar. Or you'll be shouting something else. But I must tell you, we Biafran people, we people in diaspora, we are ready to support you. We are ready to tell you what you need to hear for you to rise up. I don't want to know. I don't care what people do. The only thing that I care about is you. Especially those of us from coastal region. You heard Nsima said it. I have read that a long time ago when I was in school. But it's not even read. As in, I heard that news when I was in school, sorry. When they were forming those Niger Delta stuff. It was very rampant in Delta State. They make a whole lot of noise. They never knew that it was a method that was initiated in England to reduce the relationship among us. And that Niger Delta stop was able to cut off any elements, any connection that merges us with the Igbo. And then it didn't just affect just the Igbo. It affects us, even we that are part of the Delta State. Do you know that my fellow Deltan will call me a Delta Igbo? Just to make you not to be feel part of the country, part of the state, to make you, since the state has oil, and they believe in my community, Abavo is one of the highest oil deposit, mineral deposit in Delta State. But you know what they do today? To make it, because we speak, our language is synonymous to that of the Igbo, they have to pump our iron from Obiaima down to Efuru with pipe, because they believe that anybody who speaks that language do not deserve a better life in Nigeria, and it should not be part. Then when I got into the University of Benin, I got a chance. I had the CAR president, and I got to the level of Nadestu secretary, interim, National Association of Delta State Students. And that is where we started. At my time, we loved ourselves. We started, you know, my team, they were mostly with the Igbos, because we started making research. Our time, we do research. I implore you, my fellow Deltans, to go and do research. My fellow brothers from coastal region, go and find out who you are. Go and find out your root. Do not let a foreigner to disintegrate you from your brothers, to separate you. That Niger Delta stuff was a plan to cut us off completely from the Igbos, because they know that the more we cut off from the Igbo, the more minority we become, and the more we will not have a say in our country. The more a Fulani man who is not even a Nigerian will stand up to tell you that the oil in Niger Delta belong to them. That's why a Fulani man will stand up today and tell you that there are almost 779 million people. Some people who did not reach 10% of the country's population. We gave them, this our attitude have given them this right. When we don't believe in unity, we don't believe in population. But when you people join court, you'll be forming crowd. You say, yeah, see crowd go fall out now, you do this, you do that. But when it gets to the time of freeing yourself from a slave, I don't blame you anyway, because the hardest job in life is to free a slave. Because you that is freeing a slave, you should not be afraid of the oppressor that is oppressing the slave. You should be more afraid of the slave, because this slave can kill you. He don't know that you are helping him. It's only when the slave has been freed that he will now start thanking you or praising your name. Or he now know that he was a slave before, and this person helped to rescue him. In any case, we will continue to preach to you. But what I want you to understand that what anybody says or come and tell you as a politician, you don't have to listen to them at this stage. I mean, you are an embarrassment. All of us, we are an embarrassment, especially those of us from Delta State. Vast majority of us from coastal region, we are all embarrassed entities. If I call us non-entities, let me just not call myself or somebody like that kind of harsh name. We have acted even more like a non-entity. You know why? Why will you, every year, you complain? You complain about the government, you complain about the killing, you complain about poverty, you complain about virtually everything. Total blackout, no NEPA, no good water, no good road, no better hospital. If something happened to somebody, there should be a rescue chopper, a rescue helicopter that will come and quickly take the person to hospital so that make them quick give them oxygen before the person go poof. But there is nothing like that, and you complain. Then when people comes out now and said this is the way forward, then you joined your oppressor. You start listening to somebody who have killed you before. Obasanjo take a troop. He entered Bayelsa. People who are doing civil disobedience. He ordered soldiers to open fire on a full village. They came there with tanks and everything. You know, the havoc that country have committed. You people from Niger Delta, you should be the last person that we even encourage or even share or even pinch anything that has to do with Nigeria. Because when that woman came with that name, none of you asked questions. And it was not in your notice. Are you understand me? So please, you people have to. I don't know if we are enchanted, or some of us have been enchanted that no matter how you tell them the truth, they still go to their evil ways. What I want to tell you that whatever any politicians comes out to tell you is a bullshit. Obasanjo come and tell you anything, or come out on radio to say Malami or whatever you call them, they are all fucking bullshit. The only thing that you should care about is those people who care about you too, which is your Biafran brothers. And Biafra is your land. Is the savior. It's part of the savior for Africa. It's the only people who are championing the cause of Africa. The rest of the politicians you see, African leaders, they are imperialists. They are slaves of imperialism. Their job is to keep Africa down below. You know, so let me just so that I'm not the only one here, so that I just tell you, I've told you what I want to tell you. If any politicians come to tell you anything, that person is a fucking liar. Your pastors are fucking liars. And that is why you have to challenge God at this point and follow the orders of the Biafran government. Other women issued a sit-at-home order. Simon Ekpa did the same thing. You have to follow that order. You know why? Sima, please give me this little opportunity, I beg. They are trying to use political solution. But trust me, somebody like me, I don't care whatever you use. If I'm powerful today, or if I'm a billionaire today, I know what I will do. I don't do political solution or anything. I burn you down. That's what I do. I don't care. I know you. I know your politicians. I know your house. I know how you take build your pub. I tell you, that's what I do if I have the power. I don't do political solution. That's not my business. I just give you what I need. Bring the Nnamdi Kanu, come on, you don't bring him out, I will tear you down, tear you very well. That's what I do. Political solution will not work. The reason why political solution will not work is because somebody like Obasanjo is coming to pet you. People are doing, they are even using some members of IPOP to keep you silent. So why will political solution work? Political solution will work if there is sit at home virtually every month. They sit at home. Political solution will work if banks are not opening, companies are not opening, there is a riot, people are holding their flag, Biafran flag, shouting Biafra, people are being killed, people are not ready to give up Biafra. That is political solution, and that is the only when they will give you, okay, let us release him Nnamdi Kanu, because his people, he really have the crowd. He really have the power. If people are listening to him, look at everywhere. There's no business. Nothing is working. The southeast, the eastern region is down. Nothing is going on. Then they may not pressurize the Attorney General of the state, or probably the chief of DSS. That's the only one. Because you know that law is a corrupt law. That law was a military law. It's not the law for. It's not democratic. That one person will not have the right to determine whether to end the procedure of the J term or anything. It's wrong. Because the government will keep, after they have killed you so much now, they have put fear into your mind. You don't come outside now, and they have inserted themselves into the IPOB and using them to keep the public silent. When the public are silent, there is no political solution. So invariably, you are going to keep Nnamdi Kanu in the prison. So why are you doing this? Somebody who came to save you, somebody who came to tell you the truth, is that a wicked thing to do to you? What have Nnamdi Kanu done to you people? Igbo people, what did Nnamdi Kanu do now? Urobo people, Bini people, especially Bini people, now then they kill Nnamdi Kanu. And I didn't know why Nnamdi Kanu went and made that statement to say that the key of Biafra is in Idu. That's a lie. That's a very big lie. The key of Biafra is with those people who are willing to get Biafra. That's the key of Biafra. If Biafran had freedom, how many Biafran children were able to go and study the war after they fought the war? Nobody did. Who studied the materials they used in the war? Nobody did. The Ogbunigwe, they said they created that they were going to upgrade it or do this and that. They only said that with math. Who went to study that Ogbunigwe? Who went to carry out research to see if there's any other phase they can do with? Nobody did. And then you come out here, the young man who have sacrificed his family, his entire family is gone, including the people who take care of his father's premises. They are all gone. They have killed all of them. And now, you people have delivered him to the enemy. Somebody who is saving us. He's not just saving us, he's saving the entire Africa from this European and Western imperialism. You people will continue to sell your generation, and you people are cursed with a curse. The more you betray the freedom fighters, the more you sent yourself 100, if not 2,000 years behind every other person in life. And that is a huge cost that you and your children will bear it. I don't want to talk more than this, because the reason why I tell Ejiro that I must be in this program is because I was very angry, and I wanted to tell you this thing that I've just told you now. Because you are placing a curse on yourself, and you will not succeed. How would you succeed? If you have the guts to put an innocent man in jail. You may not be the one who sold him or who arrested, but your actions, you are afraid to die. And when we talk, some of you tell me, why you not come back? Do you know what I've done in Nigeria? I've been in jail in Nigeria. Nobody know. If they capture you ordinarily as a person, and they capture you because of Biafra or because of freedom fighting, before you can get out, if you don't have any person in position of power. Do you know how hard it is to escape from government in Nigeria? It is not easy. But this is what you people are doing to us. Many people like us have died, and their bloods are in your head. Thank you very much, Nsima.
Thank you very much, and I really like your conversation, because that is how it's supposed to be. And that is the reason why I say that the coastal region should come out. Because when the coastal region come out, we will hit the nail on the head properly. One of the nail that we need to hit on the head is the topic you just raised, which I know today's conversation is not that conversation. We'll just leave it there. But you said that the people that sold Biafra, even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is always our Igbo speaking Biafra. That is the truth. None of them can deny that fact. None of them has ever denied that fact. And you also said something about Benin people that they want to kill our leader. That one was powerful. Anyways, I want to talk about this Obasanjo, the wickedness that this man have done to us. He killed our people in Udi. That man. He also carved out our land for oil companies. You see that man that you see Obasanjo, that guy is not just ordinary person. No? That's why you must fear that man. Do you know why you need to fear that man? You remember when they used to, when we are small that year, they used to tell us that Obasanjo have MTN shares. Are you aware? If you know when you used to say MTN share, when you anytime you research, do research card that he has shares. Why do you think it's only MTN shares that he has? It's not only MTN shares he has. He sold every part of Biafra land for oil business. He also collects shares that you don't know. I'm just telling you something, no. That is why they will never allow us to have our freedom. But the problem is that we are waiting for them to allow us to have our freedom. How can you wait for your enemies to make you to escape? It's not possible. That is the same thing you are talking. You know, but I like the conversation because when we know where our problem is coming from, we will now know how to escape from it. You understand me? And these are the issues we are bringing. These men, we can't be waiting for them to say any good thing about us because they are the one that stole our resources. And they will never allow you to go. Obasanjo is part of them. You see some of these, our Yoruba brothers, most of them are quiet now. Do you know why they are quiet? Because they want to bring that man to power to become the president. That is just what they are waiting for. And that is why they are quiet. You know, when you know, you used to hear Yoruba nation. Is he strong as before anymore? He's not strong as before anymore, man. This is a political jamboree. That is why I'm saying that the coastal region must rise up. Do you know why we must rise up? Every other tribe, I don't want to be tribal, but every other tribe benefits from the resources from our land. And all of them are fighting to be in power because of that resources that is in Biafra land, coastal region of Biafra land. And we are so stupid that we are not realizing who we are. We allow us to be called minorities. Why we are supposed to be the major stakeholders. We are supposed to be the one dishing orders. See, for you to understand the wickedness of these people is that you don't even have any good airport in Biafra land. You don't even have any international airport in Biafra land. You don't even have any seaport in Biafra land. You don't even have any refinery in Biafra land, in the coastal region. I remember those days when I was in River State. Of course, I live in River State, Equator very well. Eleme Petrochemical. We used to have a refinery in Eleme Petrochemical. Eleme in Equator. Where is that, my brother? My brother, I believe you know what I'm talking about, Don Lucas. We used to have Eleme Petrochemical where they used to do refinery. Today, you are talking about NMPC in all these places.
You're right.